Idol yan sa ni Mike. Idol yan si Mike. Idol po kayo.
Mike, congratulations.
Thanks, bro.
Yes, beautiful. I'm here to support you.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
I'm here to support you.
He's obviously not the same Pacquiao that fought me, that fought the greats. I wish him the best. Be careful up there. You know, he's not young like he used to be, but I'm sure he still has that power. So anything can happen, but just be careful.
Thank you, Oscar.
Two legends, one gym, and a sparring session so fierce it felt like the ground was shaking. Mike Tyson went all out against Manny Pacquiao, surprising everyone. But don't get it wrong. This wasn't personal. It was purely professional because Manny Pacquiao is making a serious comeback. That's right. The Pac-Man is stepping back into the ring, and guess who's helping him prepare? None other than Iron Mike himself. Here's how it started, why Tyson is taking on the trainer role, and what Pacquiao's return might mean for boxing worldwide. First, Pacquiao is back in intense training. Not for a charity fight or a quick exhibition, but for real competition, real opponents, and high stakes. Right now, the name on everyone's lips is Mario Barrios. Say Drew.
What's up, guys? So, it looks like Manny Pacquiao is going to return thanks to Happy Punch putting out this information. Go check them out on Twitter or X. It says WBC president announces Mario Barrios, hopefully I'm saying that right, will defend his welterweight title against Manny Pacquiao in July. So Manny Pacquiao is returning and automatically getting a title shot. That doesn't seem like a fair thing to happen, but I guess that's what we're going to get. I haven't watched Manny Pacquiao in a few years. Like, I don't remember. I didn't watch his last couple fights, and but I don't think he's getting older, and yeah, maybe he could beat this guy, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. Like, I thought he retired, and now he's coming back out. All these boxers are coming back out of retirement. Tyson Fury retired, and now he's wanting a rematch against the champ again for the third time. But here we go again. Another retired boxer coming back out of retirement for a title shot that they really don't deserve because they haven't been around boxing in a while. Like, comment, and share, guys. If you want to support my channel. Shit, I can't speak. Holy crap. Anyways, bye, guys.
The 46-year-old boxing icon is making a comeback with a WBC welterweight title fight against Mario Barrios on July 19th in Las Vegas. This return is already being called one of the biggest moments in recent boxing history. Pacquiao, the only fighter to win titles in 8 different weight classes, last stepped into the ring in August 2021, losing by decision to Yordenis Ugas. Many thought that was the end of his career, but now he's rewriting the story. This fight isn't just another bout. It's personal. It's about his legacy. WBC President Mauricio Suleiman says Pacquiao's aim is to retire as a champion, and he's risking everything to make that dream come true. The fight, confirmed to stream on PBC pay-per-view via Prime Video, is officially set. Although Pacquiao waited to announce his return publicly until after the Philippine elections on May the 12th, he has full backing from the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Reports reveal he's already in peak condition after months of private training, which featured special rule sessions and an exhibition bout against DKU.
Nami-meet ko si boxing eh. Inter exhibition, okay lang pag exhibition lang. Ano lang. Pero sa akin, siyempre, as a boxer, gusto mo mag-world champion ulit. But I'm happy naman ako kung ano yung magiging future ko, ano yung pinapabaya ko sa Panginoon. Makalaban ako, hindi. No problem.
Pero Sir Bob, ano na ho ba? We're leaving it out in the open come what may, or determined na tayo to return to the ring?
I cannot say determined na to return, but if there's opportunity, pwede. Pero kung wala, happy na ako doing an exhibition.
The fight, set to stream on PBC pay-per-view through Prime Video, is officially locked in. Even though Pacquiao waited until after the Philippine elections on May 12th to make it public, he's coming back with full approval from the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Reports say he's already in top form after months of private training, which included custom rules sessions and an exhibition match against DKU.
147, kind of a weird spot right now. We're looking at Manny Pacquiao potentially facing Mario Barrios. What do you think of that fight?
Yeah, I think that, it's a very contentious subject. Like, people moaning about Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao is still good enough to beat most fighters in the top 20 at 147 pounds. He's clearly not the fighter that he once was. You're not going to be at that age. My problem is that he's been inactive for quite a long time. Like we were talking.
Here's the twist. Pacquiao isn't training in the Philippines, and he's not working full-time with Freddie Roach. Instead, he's been spotted training hard in Los Angeles under the intense guidance of Mike Tyson. Let that sink in.
Pacquiao looks sensational his last fight. Oh, it's sensational. No fighter, and you as my witness, as any expert, no fighter looks more sensational than Pacquiao looked the other night. No fighter, name a fighter looked more sensational than Manny Pacquiao did the night he fought.
Let me sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather. How do I sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather?
All right, hey, listen. Then that shows that you're a neophyte in boxing. You know nothing about boxing.
Well, excuse me?
Because no.
I ain't even right. What you say?
You don't know much about boxing.
You're more uncomfortable up here.
No one said who was better. I said there's nobody in boxing that fighting that looks sensational.
Sensational.
The way that Pacquiao did against Rios.
In other words,
what are you?
Why would a legend like Pacquiao, an 8-division world champ, need someone like Mike Tyson in his corner? It's simple. Tyson has been through everything. He made a comeback himself, fought Jake Paul at nearly 60, and showed he's still one of a kind. Even though Jake won, Tyson walked away with his respect intact. No knockout, no shame, just pure legend vibes. Pacquiao saw that and thought, if Mike can turn back the clock, maybe I can too. Tyson isn't just sparring with him, he's coaching, guiding and pushing him to the limit. Their latest sparring wasn't light or casual. It was intense and real. Tyson applied full pressure, cutting off the ring like it was 1989, cornered Pacquiao, and landed a hard body combo, something rare to see. But Manny fought back. His speed stayed sharp, his reflexes still top-notch. He landed a clean left and right to Mike's jaw. Tyson just smiled. No ego, just respect. But make no mistake, Tyson is setting the tone. This isn't about reliving his own glory days. It's about helping others rise. Since his fight with Jake Paul, Tyson has shifted focus, moving from Iron Mike to Mentor Mike. He's already helping young heavyweights, but working with Pacquiao, that's on a whole new level. Tyson didn't hold back. He cut off the ring like it was 1989, trapped Manny in the corner, and fired a heavy combo to the body, forcing Pacquiao to back up, which is something you rarely see. But Manny responded fast. His speed? Still there. Reflexes? Still sharp. He fired a clean left straight that caught Mike right on the jaw. Tyson just grinned. No ego, just mutual respect. But make no mistake, Tyson was setting the tone. This isn't about reviving his own legacy. It's about helping others build theirs. After his fight with Jake Paul, Mike started shifting gears behind the scenes, moving from Iron Mike to Mentor Mike. He's already working with a few rising heavyweights, but teaming up with Pacquiao? That's a whole new level.
21 years ago, you won your first world title as a flyweight. What do you remember about that night? And did you ever expect that you'd be fighting 147 pounders, 154 pounders?
No, I never imagined that I can fight at 154 pounds against Margarito. When I started in boxing, I will tell you this. I was 16 years old, and I'm applying a license for professional boxing. But they told me, where is your birth certificate? You cannot turn professional until you are 18 years old. Okay, 18 years old. And I said, I was 16 years old, and I said, I'm 18 years old, Mom. I'm 18 years old. And then I just turning 18 years old December 17, and my fight is January 25, 1995. Then I just turning 18 years old. Let him, and then oh, where's your birth certificate? And that time we don't have email or email. We don't have phone. So, oh, Mom, can we just to follow the birth certificate, because I will get my birth certificate in Mindanao, which is far away in the province. So that's the story. And then but my fight, Mom, is this month, January 25. So I need to get the license, but the birth certificate will follow. And then to give me a license. Oh my God! But I have a problem when weigh-in before the fight. The minimum weight is 105, right? Yeah. 105 at the professional. But my weight is 98 pounds. 98? Wow. 98 pounds.
Wow. For your pro debut?
98 pounds. So wow. I have a problem because minimum weight is 105 pounds. And then my weight is 98 pounds.
What weight was the fight supposed to be at? 105?
105.
And you're 7 pounds under?
I'm 98 pounds. So yeah. I'm thinking, okay, I will put a heavy metal in my brief. Did you? Did you make weight? Yeah. Of course, I make weight. 4 or 5 pounds.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot. Did you ever show them your birth certificate? Did they ever ask you?
No, when I fought, after the fight.
Are you really 38?
After the fight, the game management board, the commission, they forgot. Because they saw how I fight. Oh, they like me. They like, you're good, boy. You're a good fighter. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. And then they forgot my birth certificate. Yes.
Until today. Now they're looking for it.
They forgot my birth certificate. So that's why I turned professional at 16. At age of 17, I become Asian champion. And at age of 18, I become world champion. Age of 18. So that fight in Thailand.
What do you remember about winning that first title when you were 18 years old?
I was underdog. Nobody cheered for me because they think that I am a kind of opponent that should fight for the champion of Thailand. But I knock him out.
Insiders say Mike is giving Manny more than just power advice. He's teaching him how to control the ring, stay mentally tough, handle pressure, plan strategy, and use classic Tyson-style moves. And if you think that doesn't matter for a southpaw like Manny, think again. Tyson's pressure style is perfect for shutting down counterpunchers like Mario Barrios. This isn't a last-minute plan. It's a smart strategy. Pacquiao wants to make a comeback, and he believes Tyson's fight intelligence could be the key to success. When fight night comes, Tyson will be there, either ringside or in the corner, making sure Pacquiao stays sharp and ready.
So what do you tell him now? He's going to be the 47th president. He's a big boxing fan. Of course, supporting him of his administration.
Let's rewind a bit. Mike Tyson's recent fight with Jake Paul might look like a loss on paper, but Tyson sees it differently. On his podcast, he said, "Jake's got hands, but he didn't break me. I went all rounds, made him work. I'm still a lion."
This man is an icon, and it's just an honor to be able to fight him. And he's obviously the toughest, baddest man on the planet. So it was really tough, like I expected it to be.
What is your assessment of Jake Paul, the boxer?
A very good fighter.
Do you think he deserves respect from the public?
Absolutely.
Hey, that was a good slap. I like that. Thank you.
That fight showed Tyson what works in 2025 and what doesn't. He's bringing that fresh knowledge straight into Manny's training. Tyson isn't trying to make Pacquiao fight like him. He's teaching him to think like him. That difference might be exactly what gives Pacquiao a real shot against Mario or anyone else. After their tough sparring, Tyson pulled Manny aside and said, "You still got it, but don't fight to prove something. Fight because you know something." That's what this comeback is about. Not proving doubters wrong, but showing everyone what true greatness looks like. When gym videos started leaking with raw clips, quiet audio, and intense moments, the internet exploded. Reddit threads popped up, Twitter went crazy, and Instagram boxing pages were flooded with Pacquiao vs. Tyson. Mike is coaching. This is the wildest thing I've seen all year. Even UFC stars got involved. Conor McGregor tweeted, "That's some real fight energy. Respect to both legends." This wasn't just a sparring video, it was a serious warning. Once the gym footage started leaking, raw clips, no sound, intense back and forth, the internet blew up. Reddit lit up, Twitter went crazy, and Instagram boxing pages were swamped. Pacquiao versus Tyson with Mike coaching? It was the wildest thing all year. Even UFC fighters got involved. Conor McGregor tweeted, "That's some real fight energy. Respect to both legends." This wasn't just sparring footage, it was a statement.
If you be honest, anyway, is a lot better skilled fighter than Pacquiao at that time. A lot more complete. He's more complete of a fighter. Pacquiao is talented and he has ability, but Pacquiao's biggest thing is his heart. Like, his heart, like, that's what get him through a lot of shit. Because you can hit Pacquiao and never let you know it, that he's affected by it. And he'll keep coming, but he coming at a volume and at a rate, like Pacquiao set himself up for that to be knocked out like that by Marquez. So, two different animals. Yeah, the stories are similar where they coming from lightweights and going up and beating shit up, but the skill set way different.
And then we have a chance to eclipse Manny Pacquiao, or eclipse his legacy.
Yeah, we do. Cause he gotta. Okay, so look. Anyway, I don't know how tall he is, but
Pacquiao is far from done, and with Tyson in his corner, he might be tougher than ever. At 46, Manny still looks sharp both physically and technically. Recent training clips show his famous in-and-out movement hasn't slowed down. He's still quick on his feet, cutting angles with fast sidesteps and throwing rapid combos that overwhelm opponents up close. His hand speed remains top-notch for any weight, especially welterweight. But it's not just about speed. His timing is perfect. Pacquiao knows how to counter a jab, bait a high guard, slip a hook around it, and pivot mid-combo to find openings. His conditioning is strong too. He's sparring multiple rounds with younger fighters, keeping a high punch output without getting tired. The cardio, muscle memory, and fight IQ are all there. While reflexes slow with age, Manny's ability to read opponents, set traps, and use his southpaw style gives him an edge that doesn't fade. Watching him now, you'd think he never left. His explosiveness might be about 90% of what it once was, but his experience is more than double.
There, Manny Pacquiao getting back in the ring again for a world title fight.
Well, obviously, you know, it has to be pertaining to any kind of money. You know, it has to be financial. I mean, any fighter that comes back, especially from retirement, a guy like Manny Pacquiao, it definitely has to do with money. One, two. I think Manny Pacquiao, I think his C game is a lot better than anybody, a lot of guys' A game, even with the age. But you have to take into account the last time he stepped foot in that ring against Ugas. You know, he didn't look good. He was outmatched by, you know, a fighter, a younger fighter. Barrios is no slouch. Barrios is a young fighter, you know, bigger fighter, knows how to, you know, control distance very well, can punch a little bit. Like, he's no easy task for anybody in the welterweight division. And for Manny to come back after this long and to face a young guy like that is dangerous.
Mario Barrios is a tough challenger. At 29, he's in his prime and recently fought on the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson undercard, a WTO's big spotlight on its own. Barrios holds a 30-20 P1 record in his last 4 fights, with his only losses coming against top names like Gervonta Davis and Keith Thurman.
Mario, we got the win. How do you feel about your performance?
I felt right about it. The eye, like, it made it hard to get my rhythm, to get my range down. But of course, then I'm gonna stay in there.
No excuses, but you know, being sick didn't help.
Story on the right.
Being sick with the flu didn't help. You got it done, baby.
Make no mistake, this moment is all about Manny. He's not just chasing a belt. He's fighting to end his career on his own terms, with the championship title in hand and his legacy locked in place.
Last question, GH. It's rumored that Manny Pacquiao could possibly face Mario Barrios.
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao is 45 years old. What you think of that fight?
Sound like Pacquiao trying to hit a lick. You know what I mean? But Pacquiao not Pacquiao no more. It's tough to go against him in this situation, because if it was some years ago, Pacquiao would beat Barrios' ass. But right now, Barrios, with his momentum, might fuck around and beat Pacquiao. I mean, not knock him out, but, you know what I mean, beat him on the cards, beat him behind that jab.
Similar to like Ugas, the Ugas fight?
Yeah, like on some shit like that. It's a good fight, but it's more of a good fight for Barrios. Pacquiao don't need it, but Pacquiao want to come back, and he want to come back with a bang, so, I mean, why not? If he can make it happen.
Having Mike Tyson by his side, sharing heavyweight toughness and first-hand fight night lessons from his recent match with Jake Paul makes Pacquiao's comeback one of his most daring moves ever.
Boxing, the answer is yeah, probably. In the ratings world and activity world, the answer is probably not.
Do you think it's strange that he's coming off the couch and getting a title fight like that?
I think when you've achieved what he's achieved, you've always got the right to do things a little bit differently to others. And with all due respect, Barrios is not Boots, and Barrios is not Crawford. You know, and that's why, you know, we pushed the Conor Benn fight. Conor Benn, like, his best win is against Algieri or Van Heerden.
Let's keep it real. Boxing today is a bit messy. There's too much talk and not enough action. Too many influencers and not enough true fighters. But when two legends come together and show what the sport is really about, everything shifts. Tyson and Pacquiao aren't after fame or clicks. They're doing what they were made for: fighting, inspiring, and changing the game. Here's the deal. Mike Tyson has gone from knocking out legends to mentoring one. Manny Pacquiao isn't here for exhibitions. He's here for legacy, revenge, and fireworks. That sparring session wasn't just for show, it was a statement. The legends aren't done yet, and if Mario's paying attention, he better step up his training because Pacquiao has Iron Mike in his corner, and he's serious this time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Should Tyson and Pacquiao really team up, or is the new generation just too fast, sharp, and young? Let's talk. See you in the next video.